And I'm going to stand on the other side of the bed because I'm scared of you. What? You started this. I did not start this.
How did I start this?
By overreacting to me asking you a question.
And what was the question?
Would you buy me a box of wine?
Okay. And so you have asked, after all the money that I have spent.
Because I feel like crap and I feel like hurting myself, but I can't even tell you that because then you call the police or SWAT and ambulance. No, you say no. But this is what I mean. What you say is different than what you do. What happened is different than what you say happened. But you're just nodding, but why? You don't actually care about a person who actually cares about our relationship. It's a joke. It's called hyperbole, metaphor. It's I'm being hyperbolic. But arguing with you is like it drives a person crazy, and anybody who's ever argued with you has said the same.
Do you have a list?
You don't actually care. If somebody said you say I care, but your actions speak louder than words. Your actions speak louder than words. And over a simple question, I said, no, actually, I don't want it. And I actually still don't, because it's not worth an argument with you. But you could please stay at least 20 feet away from me, or I will call the police, because I'm terrified. Yeah, if you go over there by the door, I'm on film. I've told multiple times that I'm afraid of her. She's grabbed my jaw. She's grabbed my arm. And this was all over.
Today?
But that's what I was just saying to you at the door. Today? So
you
like
your arm?
No, so you like to do that. You use different logic that I'm trying to use. You literally can't understand. Mom, I've tried. Last time we argued, I said the same thing. You have something wrong with your brain and you cannot function normally.
Really?
Yes.
So I've had illustrious careers, but I can't.
I'm saying now you do. Because of all the chemicals and the lack of way you treat yourself. You treat yourself poorly. And there's something wrong. You can be victim about it. You can be insulted, but it's the truth. And you want me to not be an alcoholic? Well, you want me to fix my alcoholism because of how much it affects you. Why don't you fix you? Can I finish it? But why don't you fix something that affects me so much that it makes me want to kill myself? You think I just want to kill myself for fun? I have 2 kids who I love and want to see. But why do you not care about the fact that you drive someone to want to hurt themselves? Like you did to...
What did I do in the car that drove you? What? Tell me.
This is what I mean about that autistic arguing. I'm talking about a general big thing, and then you like to go to specifics. When I bring up specifics, you say, that's not the point. You literally argue in circles, Mom. But the thing is because there's something wrong with your brain, you can't follow along with the argument, nor the conversation. When we have conversations, that's why I don't talk to you a lot. Because I have to repeat myself, and you don't understand what I'm saying. You can laugh all you want.
I'm not laughing.
Go to somebody and prove me wrong.
You're building up your...
What case?
You're building up your...
I've told a lot of people about this. I've been talking...
People have told me a lot of things about yourself.
So why do you say things like that? The rubber I'm glue argument. That's what a teenager does.
People have been trying to get you to stay...
That's what a teenager... Yeah, and there's people who've wanted you to help to change too, but you don't change because there's nothing wrong with you, according to you.
What? Tell me what you'd like me to change.
It doesn't matter because you will never change. If you were going to change, you would have changed a long time ago. 60-year-old women don't change. You're set in your ways, and that's fine. But I'm trying to leave you so that I can be on my own and be safe and comfortable and happy. But I can't do that unless I have a job. This isn't just...
I'm not responsible for that one.
I know you're not responsible, but you are responsible for yelling at me and causing me stress. Like we talked about.
When did I yell at you in the car?
This morning, in the car.
Yes, in the car. Because you asked for...
And then I said I didn't want it.
Of wine.
And then I said I didn't want it.
And then you wanted me to drop you off in the middle of the road.
Yeah. Well... Do you not care about why somebody would want to get out? It's always somebody else's fault. Tell me one thing that's your fault in this case right here.
Coddling you.
Okay.
Yeah. That,
When I was a kid.
no.
Okay. You didn't coddle me. Oh, including I'm a kid. So you do take responsibility for being the helicopter mommy, make sure I'm okay.
I wasn't a helicopter mommy. I couldn't. I was a single parent with a.
See, we're just having these. But why do you get to bring up the past, but I don't? No, but when I have the same argument,
support.
There's nothing we're gonna argue. Can you please leave my room? We're never gonna solve this. I don't know what to do. You would love it if I did a stupid thing. You know, you would love it. Like, you would be loved if there was cops and people involved.
You're the one that saw a SWAT team in your hospital room.
Okay, you keep bringing up things that I did in the past, but why can't I bring up...
you brought up the SWAT team while you were saying, I'm going to call SWAT.
Okay, but that doesn't make any sense, and that's what I'm saying. Mom,
preserve my mother.
What you say doesn't make sense? Do you get that? So you're saying like gibberish in a sense, and you're not understanding that. You keep needing me to define things. You're 60 years old and you don't understand the point of what a person is saying.
What is your point that you want to convey
Again,
to me?
People normally can understand the gist and implication behind things. Nothing needs to be spelled out. Things only need to be spelled out for people who don't understand. Okay. So you need to get help just like I do. But I just need to not drink and get a job, and I'm working on myself. You don't work on yourself because it's my fault, and it's my dad's fault.
I have been here for almost 5 years.
You always make up some other kind of excuse. But why don't I get to make excuses about my alcoholism?
You can't make it here for 2 months, and I have been here.
Can you please leave? Because we're never gonna resolve anything, because you just want to argue and debate, and you are a completely different person than you are when you're not angry. That's called bipolar. You can laugh, but it's true. You laugh, but when you tell me I have alcoholism, do I laugh and say, no, I don't? We didn't say no, I don't. But again, that's the thing. When we argue, you argue semantics like a teenager who's just desperately trying to win an argument. There is no argument. It's two normal adults.
Go ahead.
But you're not normal though, Mom. And I just want to live with somebody who's normal because it makes people feel crazy.
Okay.
And I'm trying to do that without arguing with you all the time. This argument was completely unnecessary.
You've done the bulk of the talking.
No, I haven't. Not in total.
Can I ask you a question?
No.
I can't? Okay, so that's...
Can you please leave? Can you please leave? I'm asking you twice now to leave my room at least so I can be alone and not go crazy.
Whose room?
My room that I'm currently sleeping in. You want me so happy and comfortable when you're not angry.
I do want you.
That's called bipolar though, Mom.
Not bipolar.
Yes, it is, Mom. I know you're from the 50s before all of this, but that's called bipolar. You talk about pseudoscience or psychology. No, not because you're angry, Mom. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Okay, let me prove you wrong.
But there's something wrong, and I don't know where to go. I'll go to Wesley's then, I guess. That's the only place I can literally go.
That's the only place?
That's the only place. Yeah. But not my kids, you're going to say, right? But not me or my kid. What were you going to say? Well, you try to insult me. But if I try to insult you, you get offended.
I don't want Mom to have to hear this.
Then you shouldn't have started an argument.
You started it.
I did not start this. That's nuts. See, that's gaslighting right there. That's absolute gaslighting.
You were in a foul mood when you woke up.
But that has nothing to do with who started this argument. See, that's the logic that you can't comprehend. I don't want to be in this room. I'm going to find somewhere to go. I have to. Can you go? Can you leave so that I can find somewhere to go?
Can you lower your voice and we can work on finding you where to go?
No.
Okay.
Please. Thank you.
I offered. Just put it on record.
Oh my God. I have to go. go. This place is unsafe for me. Holy shit. This is what I mean. This is not... But I can't go anywhere. Can I even fly there?
You can too.
Can I have... God, you nuts. I have to pee. I can't even go outside. All right. Can you please not pick up the phone and interrupt my conversation?
I didn't.
I know that you're going to eventually.
I didn't.
You did one time.
Okay, and just like you said.
See, that's what I mean. We have these little jabbing points. You don't even see that point that I'm saying right there. We have these little jabs. That's called an argument. But that's the argument of a young child. That's how a child argues. I'm trying to have a productive conversation. God, where do I go? I need help. If I was a fucking woman, I would get so much help. God damn. It's so sad that I'm just gonna gray rock. See you just opened the door. See, are you 7? You just pushed the door open. You're like a 7-year-old when you get angry. That's insane. What are you doing now in my room? What are you doing in my room? That's what I mean. You start literally going crazy and you start...
I'm crazy. You're the one that's yelling.
Oh my God. This is what I mean. You make me go... It's so crazy. Where do I go? I can't. I don't want to die on the fucking side of the road. God damn. I need somebody to see this.
Why do you need someone to see it when you've already filmed it?
Please don't. Why do you do that? You see, you stop right there in front of me.
I came out of the
You're
door.
so antagonistic.
I came out of a door.
You are so antagonistic. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
Let me take you to the train station.
To go where?
Huh?
To go where?
That's between you and the conductor.
Jesus Christ.
Wine and beer on the train though. That's for sure.
She just said, but they do have wine and beer on the train, though. So just constantly trying to antagonize. I guess I'll just be fucking homeless.